Money Squad? It's your main man, Money Mitch. Like I told y'all, I'm back. New episode, Shop Bully TV. I'm out here in my little hideout with my crew. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, guys, but today, y'all see this is Dog TV too. Y'all looking for good tips for your dogs? Dog TV is amazing, man. Keep them chill during the day. They like to watch it. I know mine do personally. They love watching Dog TV. But today, guys, I'm going to give you a few tips, a few facts that you need to know about the French Bulldog before you purchase one, and things that most owners don't know. All right, guys. So tip one: the French Bulldog is not even originally from France. It has ties to England as the foundation of the breed. All right, so it's also known as the Old Bulldog. All right, guys, so that's just a tip. I didn't know that until I started doing my research on the breed and found out, oh man, so these dogs have this name, French Bulldog, and they're not even from France, they're from England. What? That's a trip. Another thing I didn't know, guys, French Bulldogs, by them having such a short muzzle, it is, they can't swim, okay? I mean, not with the short legs, not short muzzle. Due to the short legs, they can't swim, all right? They're not able to swim. So, guys, if you have a French Bulldog, you have a pool, you want to make sure that you keep that area secure so that way they are not getting access to the pool area, because if they do fall in the water, sadly to say, the chances of them being able to swim and survive are slim to none. All right, and you do not want to have to go through that hassle or that problem of something happening to your Frenchie that you can avoid. All right, another thing, Frenchies are not really good with flights. All right, due to the small muzzle, what I was about to bring up, in this particular breed, it has a lot of, I'm not going to say a lot, but it has some stipulations that most people don't know about. All right, so of course, you know, when you go up high, the altitude in the air is so high that it makes it harder for them to breathe. All right, so they said that Frenchies, most Frenchies are not really good on taking flights. All right, another thing with the pushed in muzzle of the breed, they kind of overheat. So French Bulldogs are particularly a breed that need to stay in cool environments, something comfortable, something just like yourself. If it's 90 degrees outside, if you're chilling in the AC, they need to be chilling in the AC. If it's 78, 80 and dry, they need to be in a cool area. All right, so I know the bullies, at least my bullies I'll speak on, they can stay out, enjoy themselves in a warmer temperature than the Frenchies can. And I realized that by this being the case, the Frenchies will want to spend more time in the house than the bullies, which is not a problem with me. All of my dogs I treat them fairly. I don't treat anybody any better than I treat the other one. So I want to make sure that you guys are knowing these simple facts. All right. Also, the French Bulldog is also known to be a very good dog sitter. All right. So I know some of you might know that I was just looking at some on the ground. All right, that the Pit Bull was known to be a nanny dog. Okay, so these dogs, Pit Bulls, the French Bulldogs, they are great babysitters, guys. This is a dog that you can leave with your child. The dog will be safe, and the child will be even safer because the dog is going to make its responsibility to make sure that the baby is okay. These guys, these tips that I'm giving you, this information that I'm giving you is all public record. Like I tell anybody who's looking to start a program, start breeding, go online, do your research, make sure that you are learning the steps necessary to build a brand properly. Like I tell anybody, I've made some decisions that I won't say I regret, because life has taught me lessons that I needed to learn with building my brand, with building my business. But you definitely have to make sure who you're dealing with. Make sure that you're not dealing with shiesty people, okay? Make sure that you're not dealing with someone who's just looking to make $1 off of the dog and they don't even know what they're talking about. They don't know history. They don't know knowledge. All they know is color, and I do this and it's gonna make some money. That's not it. Okay, guys, you want to do your research on these things, okay? Because anybody can tell you anything, you know, and the one thing that, like I said, you don't want to do is just be a yes man. A yes man is, oh yeah, okay, he told me this, so it has to be true. No. All right. Also, guys, there's 2 different type of ear shapes. All right. So the French Bulldog has 2 different type of ear shapes. All right. So the original ones were more of a rose-shaped ears, which almost the same to their larger English relatives. All right. So if you don't know too, Boston Terriers, all of these smaller dogs, you know, these are dogs that came from overseas, and they mimic, or even the Frenchton, they have similar traits of the French Bulldog. Because I've seen some breeders, they're selling Frenchtons and Frenchies mixed together as French Bulldogs. That's not a purebred Frenchie, okay? That's not, okay? So you want to make sure that you are doing your research on your breeder, doing your research on your dog to make sure that you're actually getting a French Bulldog, okay? Because people will say and try to sell you anything. All right, another thing that people must know about the Frenchie, you have to watch their weight, okay? Because they are such a smaller dog. If they are too heavy, the hips will start having issues. They will start having joint problems. So you don't want to overfeed them. You don't want this to be, oh, I want my dog to be all big and bulky and thick. Overfeeding the dog is not the solution for that. Like I explained to anybody, the only way to properly get your bully all big and bulky or your Frenchie all thick and big is genetics. All right, there's no other way to do it. Genetics is the only way that you can get your bully or Frenchie to have this big bulky look or small look, regardless of what you're looking for in the dog, okay? So you must understand that. Do not overfeed the dog attempting to get a look that will not come. You will cause health issues. All right, guys, so I just dropped a few tips for you guys on the Frenchies. About to go hang out with the family. Great family weekend. Rest up to my Uncle Joe. I got family in town. We about to get up, hang out. It's been raining on and off here in Chicago, but looks like it let up. So we're gonna, go out, enjoy some of this weather because it's still nice. It's just raining. And man, enjoy the blessings with the ones that really matter in life, guys. You can go back and forth with people about money. You can go back and forth with people about all of this crazy stuff in life. But the only thing that matters is having the people around you that love you, that's going to support you, and that care about you regardless of what you have or what you can do for them. Okay? So it's your main man, Money Mitch, logging out. Let's get it. All right, y'all. Next thing y'all need to know. French bulls cannot naturally conceive. So they have to get what's considered artificial insemination, which most just call it AI. All right. Also, most Frenchies cannot naturally have puppies. So they have to get C-sections. Okay. So all of these are things that you guys need to know about your dogs. If you're looking to get into possibly that, or even if you just want to have one of these dogs as a loving pet. All right. If you haven't already, like I said, hit the subscribe button, unmute that bell, tap in with your boy, and we about to take over, man. Let's get it.